Now, in May of last year, a devastating earthquake ripped through Sichuan province, leaving nearly 90,000 dead, many of those children. Controversy followed in certain areas after some school buildings collapsed and crushed students, while other neighbouring buildings remained standing. Now, the province has vowed to build stronger school buildings, and construction of the new Beichuan Middle School, located at the epicentre of the quake, got underway recently.
Now, the $29 million building, which will be able to hold 5,200 students, was funded by donations from overseas Chinese across the globe. But one website has carried a report saying it's too much to spend on rebuilding the school. It's prompted a strong reaction on the site and on many other websites here in China. BON researcher Kevin Jia has been following that reaction, and we can join him now in the newsroom. Kevin, what's been the reaction to this report?
Well, many internet users are very angry and say they're ashamed that the donation has been spent so wastefully. And they are criticizing the government for not supervising and managing the donation properly. One commentator says there are lots of other people on the street or elsewhere who are in need of money and help. Why is that so much money has been spent on this one school? They say the money saved on this project could be spent on other things.
And Kevin, does anyone actually think that the money has been well spent?
Yes, some people are saying that. They think for these students who have already suffered so much, they deserve a very beautiful and a safe school. And they believe that it's necessary to spend 200 million yuan to ensure the school's safety, and it shouldn't just be the rich who enjoy such privileges. Meanwhile, some people also questioning if the journalist who wrote the report did any research in the disaster-hit area on how much it actually costs to rebuild a middle school. They think this is an irresponsible report and say the journalist should attain higher professional standards. One commentator says middle schools are very different from primary schools because they have labs with equipment, a library, and computers who cost a lot for a key school.
Thanks, Kevin. Certainly, Fergus focused very much on the schools and the education, especially given that the school had 2,900 teachers and students last year prior to the quake, and over 1,300 of whom were killed in that disaster.
And some renowned companies behind the design of that school, perhaps contributing to the price. Some of those from universities, including Tsinghua University, one of the most renowned here in China, and the University of Hong Kong, as well as from Tongji University and MIT in the US. All those are some of the people involved in the design of this new school.
Yeah, very famous schools.